have Steve along with us this weekend. We've had great fun with he and his brother last night. We had a nice chat with those two.
Here we go, International GT. Race 1, 8 a.m. Yeah, Bentley is out in front. Got a Porsche behind him. That Bentley got a big old Thunder and V8, so he's going to be fast down the straights.
Can't quite make it. Oh, Cliff Kayer side by side with his teammate makes a pass on Bill Oliver. And down into turn number 3. Still a lot of side-by-side racing as these drivers still sorting each other out as they work their way through 3, which leads on to this long straightaway, heading down the Moraine Sweep under the Sargento Bridge down to turn 5. Long shadow here.
Here they come. There's the Bentley. Music's
and that allows them to pull that over under the He's opened up a 7-second lead already.
I think there's one more Cayman. There he comes.
Racetrack. And
The rest of the field will be behind shortly. There's one of the Porsches. Second place. That's third place.
right now, he's helping us out in the project.
Second place will be here eventually. That's the leader over there, by the way.
A little bit further ahead than we talked about, and I wish we
That Bentley is absolutely crushing the field. There's second. It's actually pretty crazy. Here's the second place. 30 seconds later. We'll take the checkered flag.
From my friend Bob E. Bob E. Michael Horn, races and not showing his normal dominance because his race car is stuck up in Canada. So, interesting story.
Not ideal.
Not ideal, absolutely. Big Rogers takes the Gilman Auto Group safety car into the pit lane, turning the front row over to Super Travis. We have the class drivers as well. One of our masters drivers. 1600s, but the cars are all the same. Formula 4, basically. Almost exclusively Honda power plant speed continues, which is why in FCC cars we call them Formula F, since they're no longer Formula 4s, the Formula 6 the moniker. But it looks like Cooper Travis is going to have the lead. It's ducking in right behind him is David Adorno. So our top two on the starting grid have the top two positions, but that is not going to last. Believe me, we're going to have lots of side-by-side racing as they head down into turn number 3. Slotting into that third spot is Axel Leroy in the 75. As they work their way out of 3 under the Sargento Bridge and down the hill toward turn 5. I love this 24 class.
You know, this is a fantastic class here at Road America, just because of these long straightaways. You see them here through the Marine Street underneath
Inside. That's a little pass. Who needs that one?
Livingston in the thick of the battle too. Another one of our Masters drivers in the 85 car. That's the car with the orange highlights back in about 4th position. They work their way down the hill. Absolutely
One car got off
turn number 7.
one of the turns.
Corner workers have got Cooper
Looks like he's going to get it
away from the
refired
barrier.
though.
And I think he's going to try to continue here, but he's going to go down a lap here.
At my side. Two cars are off.
That's Livingston and the 3 of Jake Leroy. And they are beat. Livingston's not going anywhere.
Outside of turn 6.
Want to bring our safety car into play. Unfortunately, our last sprint race for these drivers finished behind the safety car, so we weren't treated to that photo finish that we were all expecting. The drivers behind him to line up. Let's get in the draft. Side-by-side racing once you get to the braking zone. Okay, here they come. All right, that's Adorno at the front. Formed up. Up the starter. The restart was just about 10 minutes before flag flies, and here we go. Adorno pops out almost immediately. He has been very aggressive as our lead Masters driver, right at the front. Patel
It's like
puts himself
dang
right in
near
the
4
middle there.
wide and a 1.
Barr on the inside. Patel's going to
straight.
try to stay on the outside as they go through turn number 1. He's still there, but Ibarra will have the inside line coming down to 3. Adorno decides to follow Ibarra through, but then thinks better of it. But Boss Patel looking racy here as he takes over second spot, shuffling the Masters leader, David Adorno, back to 3rd.
Axel Leroy goes to driver's left underneath Sargento Bridge. We're going to go 2 by 2 in the Marine Street. You're under braking towards turn 5. This is usually where it gets a little dicey once the technical speed off a little bit. And you see the speed on the step up.
Axel Leroy driving around. That red car still in that second position. Leroy and Adorno battling for the 3rd spot. They make it through turn number 7. Down, 3 down, into turn 8.
Another great passing opportunity, especially here on the restart when they're all packed up. Tight 90-degree left-hander, but this sets up the long run in the Kettle Bottom towards Canada Corner.
Under the Mobile Bridge into the carousel turn. Ibarra from the 75. Shuffled back, or Boston Belcher, they shuffle back to 4th. They work their way through turn 7.
Final 6.5 minutes here, John. Adorno looks like he's positioned himself back to the front of the field and able to kind of know how he...
Lock up. This is the white flag lap. Got a lead.
They're not going to catch him. Adorno on a big lock up. Almost loses it at turn 8. That's going to cost him momentum and several positions.
A lot of positions there, but what a great save by Adorno. That thing was sideways all the way to next Sunday.
Absolutely. This 3-car battle is going to be the battle for second. I don't think they can catch Ibarra from this point. Travis weaving a little bit, trying to block an inside pass through the King. That's going to cost him some momentum coming through Kettle Bottoms for the final time, and there goes Boss Patel. Patel bringing the 75 with Axel Leroy with it. Adorno locking up again as he gets passed by Bill Kingham, and that's the battle for the lead in Masters.
There it is.
By a whisker. Super Travis not quite able to get it done. Through the line. Ibarra takes the win. Travis, what the heck is going to do? After having a
why you're not out there.
One of your Brad had a problem because he's showing up on timing and scoring and crossing the line on the way out of the pit lane. We've got a car off track at turn 5, and that may be it. That may be Brad McAllister. So with that, that puts Jim Gallagher up onto the front row alongside yesterday's winner, John Atwell. They're coming to the green here. Atwell on the inside. Gallagher on the outside. Carter waiting. There's the green, and we are underway. Slotting in right behind Jim Gallagher and Jim Guthrie. Where have we seen that before? That happened all day yesterday, too. Those two going side by side. And
For a while yesterday, Jim Gallagher was the fastest car in the TA Sprint, and then he had it off at 5, and then it looked like a mechanical. So hopefully Jim Gallagher looking for a little bit of redemption as he takes the lead here going into 3.
Atwell slots in right behind him, and then Jim Guthrie in the 3rd spot as they work it out of turn 3, heading down the hill toward Canada Corner.
Good start up here in the DOT for the center.
These things are loud. Love it.
National Club and the number 18 at the back of the field. Brad McAllister has not yet made an appearance, so
Man, that's Brad is such a good driver.
yeah.
Gallagher does not. So Raymond
Sucks,
Kessler
man.
That's just giving Raymond the opportunity to pull away. As well. I think he maybe
Start finish again to see if Gallagher is
Yeah, he got off into the gravel a couple of laps ago, so he's that's the closest battle on the track. See if the
marginally quicker than Bruce Raymond on the last lap.
just way by. Should be coming by any second now.
Down the final 5 laps. Might have a battle through.
Here he comes.
white flag.
White flag. There's your leader. Second place.
Last portal just crosses the line, taking the white flag.
7. What a man. 2 seconds faster. Let's see if Atwell's got an intermittent issue that he's dealing with, maybe.
We talked about this yesterday. Remember, we were saying it looked like Brad McAllister was trying to win as slowly as he could.
Yep.
And that came to bite him. And now Atwell might be doing the same thing. But Jim Gallagher, hopefully Rebecca or somebody there on the wall at Cope Race Cars is saying, hey, here's the deal. Go get him.
You have to mess up pretty big time, too. Everybody have not jinxed him. Commentators curse and all. It's a battle for third. As not close enough on this final lap. Yeah, he's not quite close enough to make a bid here, unless Bruce Raymond has a disastrous last lap.
Gallagher coming into the key.
Stayed on the lead lap.
John, take us home, but that car is for sale. And it's going to be 2 out of 2 here this weekend.
Multiple race win Perfect race.
Just won that one.
Last on the track. Got a great start. They were pretty much a dead heat all the way up the straightaway in turn 1, but the preferred line, Bradley had that and gets the lead. Is out down the hill, the braking zone, turn 3, now the long straight run down the hill to another great passing zone, turn 5.
These things are so fast.
outside, and the opportunities are there to make passes. If you can kind of outbreak your competitor. But coming up through here, this is one of the probably the most consequential parts of the track for lap time. This carousel is long, sweeping, and really tests your car's handling. And getting off of this corner with enough speed is really, really important.
Now one of the most breathtaking corners of the season, the Kate. Top speed, the track is narrow on exit, no room for error. And if you get it wrong, the result is going to be big in a bad way.
Yeah, and you're tempted to carry as much throttle, obviously, as possible, or even maybe try to go flat through that kink area, and sometimes it can get really tricky. This whole track is fairly
Just
narrow
wrap
when you look at it. Not a lot
interesting gap between second and third. Not exactly. it is on pit road. Okay. So Paul Menard had a tire go down. Really unfortunate. He was the only guy who's gonna challenge that. Full course caution is
Oh,
out.
wow.
One car, big damage in Canada corner.
Picked up a little bit. Okay.
5 laps remaining.
I can see why. Look at the back end of that car.
Huge crash.
Maybe crash.
Alright, we're gonna go green this time. I don't think anything can do anyone with Brabham, like statistically. Menard's a lap down, so he's not gonna do anything with Brabham. Who knows? We'll see what happens. Green and white flag together.
As Road America is on in that VA Cup class, that is Cole Moore all the way down to the inside of the racetrack trying to protect his spot.
Whoa.
Colin Comer and Moore there. They're not in the same class. You've got Stevenson Terrace mixed up with that. VA Cup's going to be a wild run in the checkered flag.
Oh!
Trouble in.
Oh!
Terrace going to get taken out. Comer as well.
Let him race. It's all right.
On the last lap.
We're still green. Oh, he's on. Come on, get it fired up. Get it fired up.
Wow, a lot of action on this last lap.
Oh. Yeah, baby. Yeah, get it going. Get it going. I'm gonna go, man.
Feel bad for David Paterick. Got pinched off there in that traffic jam. Yeah, that's a pretty
Man,
hard
we're
crash.
still green.
Wound up in the wall instead of on the podium.
Here we go. That's Grabby. Damn. Good for Matthew, man. Dominated this race.
The line, looks like Dudley Fleck. Harper's off on the front row.
Bye-bye.
Safety car going to dive in. Last like flip start.
Multi-class formula racing.
Carter. Time to get lined up at the top of the hill. And there's the green. Oh, no way. Dudley Fleck, good jump. Harper's off side by side to John McAleer. They head down toward turn number 1. Scott's going to try to follow Fleck through, go around the outside, but McAleer's going to hang strong. They work their way through. Right behind him is Alex Lima in that Delara. James French with the rain light flashing, challenging him. They settle down, work their way through. The second wave has already gotten the green flag, is our F2000 wave with
Not a big gap there. Normally, under most split starts, you're able to get cars, but definitely a gap.
Don't we have Antonelli in this race? It's not the same Antonelli you're thinking of.
1999
But I think that's hilarious.
They're up in front of Dave Audi.
God damn, guys, come on.
Oh, we have the impact back at 11.
Oh, we have the caution
We
set.
have a lot of drivers right just past the like right-hand man right before the braking marker in 12. So full course caution with the impact over at 11.
Impact over at 11?
American safety team.
I don't have a clue what they're talking about.
Yeah, Lucas sank the last car by, so James French and Antonelli also missing in action. So it could be either French or Antonelli.
Oh.
There appears to be a white car.
That would be Antonelli.
Yeah. Nah, definitely not the same Antonelli. But don't spoil it, I haven't watched the race yet. I will have by the time it's gone out. I have no idea if that green here Antonelli that I had previously mentioned crashed.
Single
This
file
car's
restart coming up.
F2000 cars better.
Harbor Dodge, 3016 Atlantic, Alex Lima. Leading a bit, Lara Formula 3 car. Bernard Clark. Alex Lima getting a good run on Harbor Dodge here. They head down toward turn number 1. Also going to be able to hold him off as they stay single file through the first turn. And then a good battle at the front of the F2000. That's Alexander on the inside, trying to sweep around the outside, the 4 of Dave Audi. Audi falls back in single file. Right behind Audi, Robert Wright in the red number 90. They come down into turn number 3. Behind Audi, Carter Sheets, and he wipes it off.
I can smell them. Here they are.
Battling with Wright. They go to the side by side. Climb up under the bridge. Alexander has to lock it up here. F2000 competitors, and Harbor Dodge car just not firing off. Top 2. All by himself. Good track tactics.
Is that right?
Yeah, for sure. I tell you, good track is when I walk back, covered in dust. kind of look at who selected the flag. This could go right down to the
We're gonna take the white flag this time. Atlantic.
battle. John McElroy.
White flag out.
Alex Lima got by in third. Putting the pressure on here in the final lap as they go over the tire rack tunnel. Turn 3. On the final lap.
Definitely challenging, obviously, as the front tires wear off too. It's a little bit harder to kind of dive in a little bit deeper on the brakes for McElroy. McElroy's really only going to have one more different shot around the front stretch.
They're coming to their last lap. Right
Well,
now.
but if he's not verified,
That's happening.
It's the F2000 later. Way out.
Off that. Not wide off the right. John McElroy now got a comfortable final turn. To the second flag. That part is off. The last lap. Something obviously there. Lovely flex to win. Close the point battle. We've got one more to go. Still waiting for J.R. Smart, the second place Atlantic Open car. 014 split. While the lead battle of the F2000 wave is coming to the carousel turn right now. Audi is 4, holding off Carter 2.
Grab him on the left. Whoa. Bold moves. He's going to fall back to second.
so far, and Mason is out in front. Yeah, he did that from the outside of turn 1. That was pretty impressive.
We're now straight away.
Clean start for the first 3 corners.
I can smell
Down
one.
the hill,
Beautiful.
A little bit of contact from you two. Still haven't been. The corners starts at the other, still side by side. It's just the seventh place. Now Harmon's going to be on the outside of this carousel. It's going to be a difficult pass. Oh, boy. Good job not to throw it away there. Give up the spot. Have a chance to race it. Here they come through the key, tricky turn number 11. Get off to the left here. It's going to be big.
I can smell them. It's Canada corner. What's 5 left? Holy cow. The car's stuck
The
in
first yellow flag
turn
was been a very
12.
clean but pretty good race. Yeah, there's been a lot of action. There's not a lot of caution. Yep. They had
I don't know who it is, man.
That car's in a really vulnerable spot. So they call what's called a coach. So everybody
That's a nice one.
Go get the pace car and laps to go in our Team Capital Cup. Hugely Architected PA2 Series racing here at the Road America today. 5 laps to go. Elio Mays leads. Matthew Brabham is second. Alonde is third. No Harmon in fourth. Lady Vice in fifth. Rest of the top 10. Ethan Davis, Tyler Teixeira, Adrian Blumkowski, Tanner Wright.
This is Brabham. Do it, baby.
Overall, with Jared Autry right on his back bumper.
Car's going.
And the green flag waving. 5 to go in Road America. Single file up front, double wide, a little farther back. Any mayhem, any chaos off the corner. So far, everybody through well.
I'm surprised. Thought for sure someone was gonna poke their nose, but it shouldn't have
Tyson did a
been.
great job there on the restart again, just like he did at the beginning.
I could smell it. Yeah, I can't find it. Oh, Alonde. Inside of Brabham. Hey, so he's over there. Did Alonde get him? He did. Good pass. White flag. The leader has run out of gas.
Off the gate, coming off the final corner to the white flag.
He's out of gas. That gives Alonde the lead. Can Alonde pull off this win?
Something mechanically wrong and higher than the out.
Oh my God. Last
But now,
corner.
here's the race for the
Coming
win.
to the white
With
flag.
Alonde leading, Matthew Brabham second as Mesa continues to fall back into the field.
Oh man.
A brilliant drive gone wrong, but now
Alonde hold him off.
five.
No way he's out of gas. I have no idea what happened. He's off the pace.
Doing a great job keeping just enough
tougher.
Come on, Day could win this race. Wow.
Oh, what a heartbreaker for Elliott. Man.
I mean, he led every lap of this race.
I don't know what they have going on right there. One more heavy braking club to go right here. Turn number 12. Day able to stay in front of Bravo Cornell. Around turn 13. Flag. One more corner to go.
One Day's going to win this race. Whacked away. Incredible. Here we go. F1600. Coming to turn 5. Just 3 to go, by the way. The wind is really picking up. I think we're going to get some rain here pretty soon. You know, feeling a couple of raindrops.
After getting sprung, getting yellow factor.
Nose to tail. These guys are exciting, man. I've never seen this.
Better of it, and everybody jumps to the outside lane. Super Travis jumps back to the outside, but Ybarra has no help from behind, but might be able to just squeeze it here. Again, across the foul. And here comes the bell with it.
It's not over. It's a long lap.
Down over the tire rack tunnel. Ybarra at the point. The bell will try to slide in a second, but he can't quite get it completed. The Cooper Travis will stay there. But look at Phil Jacob. I said he was just biding his time. He's right on the tail of David Livingston now. That's the battle for the Masters win here. He'd love to have an overall as well.
Yeah, he's got a gap. I wonder if he can keep it. Oh, it's gone already.
Side by side with Livingston.
incredibly close. Cooper Travis now in the third spot, maybe a little bit of a just match position here. We can tell right now in the category he's running second to Ibarra. Ibarra goes a little defensive. He doesn't want to use the tail back inside line. But these guys are right on the edge. You can see the cars wiggling around as they get heavy under the brakes. Now hard into the carousel turn.
Ibarra with a lot more rear brake in that car.
Yep. As they work their way through the
Pretty orderly last lap compared to the rest of the race. I'm just waiting for Canada corner. Travis has been super aggressive down
He's
there.
unable to compete here this weekend, but now the test match is getting real. As we come down into Canada corner, the last best passing opportunity until the run up the hill.
Oh, he locked it up.
Off the tail, but he goes deep and wide. He's going to go all the way to the back of this group.
This is not going to help Ibarra by any stretch because now
From hero to zero, that's crazy. This is the last spot you can pass, and I don't think he's going to get anything. Brake check. That was a close finish. Pretty good. Good race.
That will contact hurt his momentum. Now begins to form up. Roger Stillman and Mustang. Way, climb the hill. Up the start. They've had a great battle all season long, all weekend long. Dudley Fleck and John McAleer side by side. Fleck on the inside, McAleer on the outside. Fleck will take the lead. Coming into turn number one, Arbor Goff in the orange 06 now. Challenging McAleer. He's going to go for second spot here in the early going. Wow, our Columbus 2000. Carter Sheets trying to get around the four of David Oddie.
Oddie goes Ranger.
Full course yellow is good. With 3 laps to go, car stopped in turn 2. This could very well be the race. Well, they were not able to clean that car up quick enough, so we're going to end the race under yellow, which is disappointing, but it happens sometimes. Rather this than friggin' overtime.
Points leader coming into this weekend. We'll finish in second spot.
And they're taking him down pit lane here.
Yeah, they're going to finish in the pit lane rather than go around one more time behind the safety car as a cool down lap. Look at that, boy. They're going to do a red flag. They're going to stop everybody, stop the clock, and, well, probably. I try.
We try.
We do what we can on the Screaming Sicilian Bridge over the pit lane.
But how, let's talk about this. We got a great shot of it. Default grid from behind, brand new pit lane.
Yep.
For the extension of our endurance race coming up in August with IMSA. But a great
There's the
default
checkers.
grid now that it's a lot easier to grid some of these bigger fields as well. So it would be a win.
Oh,
for
good day
Nicholas
racing,
Fleck
I do
and
say.
for Carter Sheets.
Carter Sheets takes